What's cracking, YouTube? I'm about to call one of my Astro flipping students while I eat my Cocoa Pebbles because they've gotten themselves into a jam. They've deviated from the course, went and spent thousands of dollars on unnecessary things to help them with their business when really all they need to do is take personal action. So this is going to be a little bit of a tough love call, and you're going to hear it. This is what accountability and mentorship looks like.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. I got you both here on the line?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, first and foremost, thank you for sending me that follow-up email after the coaching call. Really opened my eyes as to what was going on behind the scenes there. So I think I've got a firm understanding of what you guys have been doing, kind of where things went off the rails, and then help you guys with a plan on how to get things back in order. Does that sound a little bit like what you guys are trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly
Okay.
what we're trying to accomplish.
Okay, so let me just call it out for what I think's happening here. I think that, you know, I've never advocated going and hiring outside people, outside sales associates, you know, whatever those may be, whether they be local or foreign, before you have an understanding of what it is you're actually trying to accomplish yourself, right? Because you will never be able to determine the quality of a lead, be able to coach a salesperson, or do any of these actions or activities unless you've mastered the craft yourself. If you fall into these little traps, and there's going to be traps, your entire journey through real estate investing is going to have trap doors, all right? And you fell into a trap door. That trap door there was, hey, give us thousands of dollars and we're going to do it all for you. The moment somebody sells you something that says we're going to do all the work for you, run the other direction, okay? Because it doesn't exist. Now, I know why you're doing this. I know the exact reason why you're doing it. The reason is you feel like your English isn't good enough to get on the phone and have conversations with realtors. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
Okay, that has to stop, because the facts are, brother, is your English is great. Your English, yes, you have an accent. So what? So what? My parents, both of them, have very strong Indian accents. They survived, and they magically survived in the United States. They were able to communicate with people and get their message across to anyone they were communicating with ease. You are an eloquent communicator. I've talked to you many times. You know all the words. And so it's really just this limiting belief in your head that because you have an accent, you're going to be judged, you're going to be less attractive to an agent to want to work with. Whatever that hang up you have, we've got to address that because it's not real. Okay, the fact is, who is one of our star students, his English and your English don't even compare. You are like an English teacher compared to how limited his language is. Yet he gets up, gets on the phone, has those 50 conversations every day with agents, and is running a $30,000 to $50,000 a month business and spends no money. So I really need you to let that go, because that's what's been crippling you. It's been stopping you, it's been making you, and the reason why I say it is because I'm looking at it and I'm saying, what is the root cause? He went and felt like the attraction to having somebody do it for you, the cause there was, hey, somebody else do the talking for me. When you came onto the call last week and you said, I'm going to partner with these agents, or I'm going to partner with this guy, again, the impetus was he's going to do the calling for me. The couple that you were talking to, oh, they're going to do the calling for me. So it's always about getting somebody else to do the calling for you. You have to eat the frog, brother. Today is the day you eat the frog. You've got to say, you know what? I'm going to let go of the hang up. My English is fine. I can communicate in a well enough manner. People are going to respect me because I'm going to be compassionate, because I'm going to be understanding, and I know my numbers. I know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you something. I have gotten calls from people from all across the country, all across the world, with different kinds of accents. But the one accent I understand is money. Okay? And when you're calling these realtors and you're talking to them about helping them bring cash to a situation, you are speaking in the accent of money. Never forget that. So, to write the course of action right now. First, next week is going to be really important for you both. I know that you're going to be at the hospital working, and so it's going to be really on your shoulders here. The Secret Agent Challenge it's necessary for you to attend every single day. It's 3 hours, 8 to 11 every day, and then from the hours of 11 to 5 after the Secret Agent Challenge is done, your job is to get on the phone and copy exactly what you learned that day on those calls. Because there's going to be no better way for you to get immersed into what these conversations are going to need to sound like and look like, but by actually listening to them and then doing them yourself. Does that make sense? Because look, the agent outreach is as effective as direct to seller. I know your complaint, working with wholesalers doesn't provide you enough control of the deal. That's totally okay. For some people, having that extra person in the transaction is problematic. And I understand where you're coming from there. That doesn't mean, though, that you should neglect this incredible resource, this valley of opportunity that is in agents, right? We got to double down, focus 1000%. All the effort, all the action, all the conversations need to be agent outreach focused. Now, I know you're saying, hey, Jamil, I want to run a texting campaign. I'm totally okay with that. You want to run a texting campaign, do it. But let's start with this first. Before we go and spend money, before there's any more lists to pull, before there's any more skip tracing done, before there's any more money spent, can we get a deal under contract?
Yeah, because we're spending a lot. I mean, I'm spending a lot.
It's got to stop. Turn the faucet off.
Yes.
Again, like, I'm so grateful for you guys being transparent with me and telling me where things kind of got off course. But my job is to course correct, and this is the way it's got to happen. So I've got your commitment, right?
Yes, sir. For sure.
I believe in you, brother. I know you have it. I know that you know what you're talking about. I know you understand how to run these numbers. Right now, confidence is where you're lacking, and we're going to get you across the line. That's the job of me. My job as a coach is to help you get confidence. And you get confidence by getting up, doing the work, and messing up. So let's go make a mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, turn it all off. Shut the accounts down. Stop it. Stop the hemorrhaging. Okay, that done for you lead gen thing, it's a total waste of your time. You saw exactly what happened there. You spent thousands of dollars. What did you get in return?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes. The only two deals we made them through micro flipping with the other students, with Paul Nelson.
So again, remember what you got success in, right? Doubling down in the community. That's where you focus time. Just imagine if you took all the time that you focused in distractions and put it towards doubling down in the community and doing the work that I teach. You'd be farther, but let's not look behind us. It's not going to serve any of us to think about what could have been, because we can't change it. But what you can do is be very real with what you're doing right now. And this is life. This is how we grow. And you don't ever beat yourself up. You never guilt and all these things are pointless emotions. They're not beneficial to any of us. What's beneficial is just cutting it, letting it go, knowing what we need to do, and pushing forward. So you are going to make a hero out of yourself for your entire family. You are going to do this.
Yes, I will.
Just have faith in him. Have faith in him, and you've got to do the things, man. You have to do the hard work. I am at the top of this game, and I work myself to the bone every day. I can't pay a single person to do anything for me that I have to do, and that's the fact. At my level, I'm working my ass off, so it's not going to change at yours.
Yeah, it's all about putting the work in. I get it.
The gift we have in life is the struggle. The gift we have in life is our capacity to work, to do the thing, to show our cooperation with the universe and with God to be able to create what we're trying to create for our lives. You can't get that without you doing your part. And that's not going to come from writing a check or swiping a credit card. That's going to come from you taking the action. Eat the frog, bro. Eat the frog. It's kosher. We're all in a pact, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Don't stress, okay? I know you. I know you're stressing out, and I don't want you to stress, because he needs to have a really solid environment right now. He needs to be supported. He needs to see you, encouraging him. That's what he needs. Stress is going to add to the complexity of his emotions walking into this stuff. So we just let it all go. You cannot change anything that's happened. We can only do what we can today.
Yeah, I know, but you're right. It stresses me out. I get stressed out because, like I said, I'm spending all that money on marketing. It's getting us nowhere. I get stressed. He gets stressed. We're like, what's happening? I'm just like, oh my God. And then we get desperate, we want to pull a deal and we can't.
Yeah, and desperation causes you to swipe. It's this vicious cycle. See, it's like This is why the companies that create the trap make so much money, because they see this business isn't complicated. You see some of the simplest people can get the greatest result because they're not creating obstacles for themselves. They just see like they just see it. They're just like, okay, why should I they don't even have the mental fortitude to create the obstacle. So they just move forward and they get to the destination. Your guys' problem is you're too freaking smart.
I think it's a problem. It's like, I know, the analysis process, I get it a lot. It is. It's a lot of overanalyzing and trying to put things in motion that you think are right, but, obviously they're not.
It'll be, we know 90 days, right? 90 days from start to finish. Everything can change between now and 90 days from now. And I know with consistency between now and 90 days from now, you will be a completely different person. Did you know that if I decided today to lose 70 pounds, I could do that in 90 days? I could easily do that in 90 days. You could, if I could lose an entire half a person in 90 days, how the hell can you not get a couple of deals done?
Yeah,
you can. Yeah. It's focus, it's commitment, it's,
Yes, I'm very commitment now.
And consistency.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to keep eating my healthy breakfast, and you guys go do your part and make some phone calls to agents and show up to the agent challenge, guys, because I need to see you there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we signed up for it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we did yesterday. We signed up.
Okay. Guys, release the stress, okay? A whole new days are coming in front of us. Just be prepared.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Be easy.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you for calling.
You got it.
Have
Bye-bye.
a great day.
You too. Bye.
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 Yum. I got soggy cereal. Well, it was good. In summary, you got to do the hard thing. Sometimes you got to eat a bowl of soggy cereal. Sometimes you got to make the friggin' calls yourself. Don't expect somebody to do something that you've not mastered yourself. Honestly, such a waste of time. Go eat your Cocoa Pebbles. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hi, Grace. Hi.